The best way for an advisor to take impeccable care of their clients is to take impeccable care of themselves, personally, professionally, in all manners. So the first thing I want to get into, Jimmy, is just talk about the advisor of the future. And I'd love your perspective on where the industry is going and what an advisor needs to do to thrive and be in the category of the best, not the rest. So let's just start there.
That's great. And I love talking to you about this because you work with so many advisors out there and many of the highest performing advisor teams in the industry. So it's great to chat with you about it because it's great to ask questions about what those teams and advisors are doing. And in my view, I think that if you take a look at the entire industry as a whole, I would still say that, it's like the Pareto system. 80% of us in the industry are still getting by, putting together a portfolio for a client, because of course that's how most of us earn our living, is on an asset management fee. And we provide regular updates. And some advisors, or a lot of them, will do financial planning, maybe upfront, maybe to acquire that client. But I don't think that in general, I don't think that the average advisor does an amazing job of formally keeping up with the client's financial plans on an ongoing basis in a very proactive way, where the client feels that it's effortless. I still think that we're too stuck in the commoditized world of, asset management and performance. And that's why I think you and I resonate so well together in terms of our philosophy around what we should be doing as advisors. And so what does the advisor of the future look like to me? It's really been the same, thing that I've been chasing for 25 years. It's just so difficult to implement, which is, I believe that we have to deliver an extremely comprehensive service that goes beyond the commoditized just portfolio management and, be really good at doing financial planning on a proactive basis, but also incorporating other aspects of our clients' financial lives. And in my opinion, I think that the financial advisor is going to be the lead in terms of who's controlling the tax planning with a lot of our clients going forward versus it's always been the CPA that's had, the driver's seat when it came to credibility, especially working with business owners, because they might be interacting with the CPA a lot more often if you're a business owner. But many of us, in the industry that are working with the typical millionaire next door clients that a lot of financial advisors love, the $1 to $5 million accounts, those type of individuals that are getting close to retirement or retired and they don't own a business, I think that part of the tax prep, tax planning market is going to be disrupted. I think it's getting disrupted right now with AI. And I think the financial advisor is going to be a big part of doing more proactive planning because, as we all know, CPAs or tax professionals just don't do a very good job of being proactive with tax planning. It's always in arrears and it's too late. So I think we are going to be in that driver's seat with AI-driven tax prep software that we're seeing today.